Okay, welcome back again. So we're gonna move on to the Americas. So first, who do we have on our list?
First one is Miss Brazil. Brazil. Julia Horta.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So she has
Like her
been
hair.
the favorite to win the crown the moment she was crowned Miss Brazil.
When was she crowned? Do you remember?
Because why is she's
No,
beautiful.
when was she?
Oh my goodness.
When was she crowned?
Early this year. I think
Early,
around-
right?
Yeah, early this year.
Because
yeah.
I remember you were sending me photos of her, and I thought like, oh my god, they already have a candidate.
Yeah, true.
So it was so early.
So, oh my goodness, I need to talk about Julia. Like, she's very beautiful, unconventional, beauty with her short hair, very good. I would have to talk to her pasarela. She's very good speaker as well. She's a journalist, by the way. So yeah.
And I feel like she's so young.
She's young.
She's young. Like, I mean, not late 20s.
Yeah.
So
So she is also an advocate for women's rights, diversity, and more importantly for the environment. That is so good. And she was in the States for a few weeks, I think, to hone her English skills, which is very good. Yeah. So that indicates her, her determination to win the crown.
So
Thing. So Philippines right now is in a 9-year consecutive streak in Miss Universe, and Brazil is the second longest with 8. So Julia is gunning for the 9th consecutive placement for Brazil and first, in top 20.
top 20.
And also the first crown for Brazil since 1968. Imagine that was the last time they won Miss Universe. The year before Gloria Diaz. Yeah, so imagine like even before Philippines had all these wins, all these 4 crowns.
But they've always been on the top.
I know, yeah.
But they
so
haven't made it yet.
Yeah, which is crazy, because like Brazilians are very beautiful. Like they have very good pasarela, they're very good, speakers. So
But for some reason, like each year there's just gonna be like one girl.
I
with
know.
the
Yeah, so we
snatching.
fervently hope that this year is going to be a year for Brazil. Because for me, honestly, I don't mind Julia taking it all. Yeah, winning the crown because she's just beautiful.
I mean, as long as
And a
the
good
girl
speaker.
is deserving, she did like the performance is very well.
Yes.
And she did the Q&A very well. So.
She's my
let's
favorite
see.
for the crown.
Julia Horta.
Yes,
Okay,
Julia
next
Horta.
one.
Yes, of
We have
course.
Colombia.
Yeah, Miss Colombia is Gabriela Tafur. Yay. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Miss Colombia has a very interesting
Vamos a hablar en español entonces.
Pero claro. Sige.
Porque estamos en América,
Sí,
estamos
sí,
en
sí.
España.
Pero intentamos, sí. Pues, seguimos con la señorita Colombia, que se llama Gabriela Tafur. Bueno, es una abogada y, bueno, advocate.
Sí, es como una persona que le interesa mucho promover
Pero la educación
La
de
educación,
gente con discapacidades, sí. Y también por la protección de derechos de personas en el cárcel. Sí.
Ah, vale. Como Patch Magtano, ¿no? Algo así.
Sí.
En
Porque
Filipinas.
Patch McTanon, si no la conocéis, también es una filipina, reina de belleza filipina. Y también es una abogada y también promueve los derechos de personas en el cárcel. Sí. Entonces,
Pues.
Colombia, el año pasado, todo el mundo pensó que Colombia estaría ahí en el top 20, pero no.
Sí, es verdad.
Sí.
Qué raro. Pero bueno, eso pasa porque en América solo tenemos que tener 5 candidatas cada.
Sí, siempre 5 candidatos, así que...
Bueno, más
sí,
si...
le dejaron pegada ahorita Colombia. Pero con Gabriela estamos seguros que...
We're sure.
Sí. That she's gonna make the top 20.
Yes, for sure she's gonna make it this year.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I am so excited
Next
to talk
one,
about the
Chile.
next lady. Oh my goodness. So this is Miss Chile,
Chile.
Geraldine Gonzalez. So Geraldine is a lawyer and she is a volunteer firefighter. That's insane combination. So imagine doing both. I mean, you should see her like in her firefighter outfit. It's insane. Like it's so much different from like pageant gowns and high heels and everything. But so yeah, that's Miss Chile. And the last time they made it to the semifinals, I think, was in 2004 2004. 2004. Long time ago, 15 years ago. And they sent like several.
It's about time.
It's about time, yeah. I mean, they sent like several good delegates after 2004, and they never managed to make it to the top 20. So I think like Geraldine should make it. She has a very good chance.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for her. Next we have Puerto Rico.
Oh my goodness, Puerto Rico is sending
Boricua.
yes, sending another stunner, very beautiful lady. Yeah, Madison Anderson.
She used to compete in another pageant as well.
Well, I think she competed in Miss Florida USA.
But did she compete for Miss World or
No,
Madison?
I don't know what pageant she joined in.
I think she competed also in Miss World.
Yeah.
Comment down below if I was wrong.
Yeah, comment down below.
I think
Comment,
competed.
comment down below.
She competed before joining another
Another pageant.
another pageant. That's why she's already experienced, and so it's a plus factor because she knows how to win on stage and everything.
And Madison is very beautiful, and she advocates for domestic violence and abuse. She made a documentary about effects of domestic abuse, which is very good. Yeah.
Also, let me just say that I think Madison is more comfortable in English than Spanish.
Yeah, that's so true. There was a
Because-
controversy about that.
Yeah, right? Because when I heard her speak
In
in
her national
her
pageant.
Q&A,
Yes.
she
couldn't
switched to English like abruptly because she couldn't express herself.
No
really
podía
well.
expresarse bien en español, así que...
I don't know if it's a good thing for her country or a good thing because
Yeah, I mean, she received a
Yeah.
lot of flack from that. Like, a lot of Puerto Ricans like didn't really like that she was not super eloquent in Spanish. But you have to remember, guys, that at the end of the day, she is competing in an international pageant
that's true.
in which speaking in English would be very much advantageous for her. So yeah.
Next we have USA.
Yay! Of course. Chesley Chris. Yeah, so Chesley Chris is a lawyer, as a lot of lawyers this year. It's crazy, yeah. So she's a former athlete.
I always see her because she's like Miss USA. So.
Of course, yeah.
She's always on the
with
page.
Catriona. Of course, wherever Catriona goes,
Yeah.
it's always
She's
Catriona.
always on
Yeah.
the page of Miss
So
Universe.
I think USA also has the second longest consecutive streak starting from 2011 together with Brazil. So they last won in 2012 with Olivia Culpo.
Yeah.
Where is Olivia Culpo from?
Wait, 2012.
12,
right?
yeah. Originally,
Yeah, I remember.
Olivia. Yeah, so Olivia Culpo won in 2012. So yeah, and it's like she is a very good speaker. She's a very good speaker. As for her pasarela, I've seen her performance in Miss USA. She has a very good walk. But you know, like as we all know, like it's very tough to be in this region of the Americas because like everyone has a very good, everyone has very good pasarela. So it's kind of like difficult for you to stand out. So for you to be able to stand out, like
And also the pageant is gonna be in the US.
yeah,
Do you
so-
think it's
oh my
always an
goodness.
advantage
Honestly,
of being on the top
Of
20?
being
Not just
crowned?
on top 20, but
your
10,
chances of eventually
5,
being crowned.
right?
Well, the last Miss USA won in home turf. Olivia won in Las Vegas. So I don't know. I mean, I don't mind. She's a very strong girl. I mean, her profile is impressive. So let's see. Everyone has an equal chance, but Miss USA is has a strong
Let's
chance
see
as well.
how she does this year.
Yeah.
Next we have
Now let's go to.
what's the next?
So we have discussed our first 15 finalists
Yes.
from Asia, Africa, and the Pacific, Europe, and the Americas. So now we are going
We're
to talk
going to
about
our wild cards.
Wild
So
cards.
these are like candidates that we also feel like they have strong chances of getting the crown.
I would say that these are women who are also shoe in for top 20, but then like
You're not so sure.
kind of not so sure. I have made reservations.
Okay.
And then I think personally, there are stronger women in their region. So they are also very good candidates, but there are stronger women in their region, so I put them in the wild cards.
So this could be like the surprise.
Yes, yeah.
They could be a surprise.
Definitely surprise.
Because like last year, like we also had a list, and then we're eventually like, oh my god, like I thought about her
yeah,
as
it's
well.
crazy. Yeah, because like honestly, what happened last year was this. So like we put in our top 15 the ones we thought like would really make it, but a lot of them didn't make it, and then ended up like getting in through the wild cards, which is quite weird. So I don't know. I mean,
so maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with Mexico. Sofia Aragon.
Go girl. Oh my goodness, Sofia Aragon. She is an author, and she published books already about women empowerment.
Okay.
Very good profile. Mexico last one in 2010. Yeah. During the time of Venus, so that's the last time they won this universe.
The last one?
Yeah, last time they won.
Okay.
But the last time they
2010.
classified in the semifinals was in 2016, which was in Manila. Yeah, so it has been like two consecutive years of non-placement for Mexico already. So I hope with Sofia, which is an excellent, who is an excellent delegate, Mexico would make an incredible comeback.
Next we have Vietnam.
Yeah,
Vietnam.
Wang Tui, yeah. Oh my goodness. Have you seen her pictures? Or
I've seen her.
A crazy model. She's very
like,
editorial.
Yeah.
Very good runway model. She walked international runways. It was
yeah. She's a model. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I see her, like I feel like, oh my god, Asia's next top model.
I know. So she's very beautiful.
She has the
her passerelle is no doubt one of the best, if not the best. You know, among all the delegates. But aside from that, she is an ambassador for an organization called Women Will, which teach women some skills so they can be independent. How nice is that?
So I have a question. Did you put her on the list just because Miss Vietnam was so popular last year?
No, totally not. I mean, honestly, there are so many popular delegates, very good delegates this year in Miss Universe coming from Asia and Pacific. But then Vietnam, it's a total package, like her passerella, her marketable face. We have to remember all the criteria, the matrix that we said at the beginning of our video. So I based all of the, I based my top 20, on all these things. I think, with Vietnam, her background, the social work that she does, her modeling career, her face, her walk, her being marketable and commercial, which I think makes her a pretty formidable candidate for the Asian
Let's
Pacific.
watch out for Vietnam. Next we have Spain,
God, this is crazy.
España,
Spain.
Natalie Ortega.
Honestly, oh my goodness, I'm kind of in the fence with Spain because they're like there are a lot of good candidates for Europe this year, but I chose Spain because she has a very solid platform. She's very beautiful. She is an international model, and she also has a very good platform for her social cause. And she is collaborating with an NGO which is called Open Arms, and they rescue refugees who are trying to cross Europe. Yeah.
But why did you put her on your wild card list, not in the European?
Because I told you, like, there are a lot of other stronger. Yeah, but
So you're
not necessarily, not necessarily
wrong.
less. But then she's also strong, definitely.
Yeah, I'm
But,
just kidding.
you
But
know,
yeah, but these are just like what we consider to be on the top of the list of wild cards. So next we have Venezuela. I'm surprised that you put her on your wild card. Venezuela.
She is Miss Venezuela, of course. But honestly speaking, I don't see her as competitive or as strong as the previous
candidate,
Mrs. Venezuela.
Yeah.
So
why do you think? Like, is it the looks? Is it how she presents herself? Her background? Why?
All of it, I must say.
Okay.
Yeah, a combination of factors. So I'm kind of on the fence with Venezuela. I mean, she's in the wild cards, but hey, she's still in my top 20. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like I didn't leave her out of the door.
We're not saying
I didn't shut the door.
We're not saying that she is like top 19, because this is just like how we divide it.
Yes, yeah. But she
We're
is
not
Miss
saying that like
Venezuela.
someone is like a top 5 already. It's
Yeah,
just like the
top 20 in general.
Like a circle.
Yeah, but you have to remember she's Miss Venezuela, so behind the sash comes very formidable training known, Venezuelans are known for. So there's no doubt she would be there in the top 20.
That's true, yeah. I agree. And next we have Indonesia. Frederica Kull.
Yes, Indonesia, yes, Frederica Kull. So,
last year Indonesia made it as well, right?
Yeah, she made it as well in Wildcard.
And she was
Yeah.
shocked, right?
Kind of. Maybe
last
she
year.
thought she won't make it, but she did. And
That's the thing. You never know.
here's the interesting fact about Indonesia. They've never won Miss Universe, but they've been consistently placing since 2013. So that's like around 5 placements already, except for 2017. So except for 2017, since 2013, they've placed every single year, but only in the first round. They never made it to the second cut.
Yeah. What do you think is the factor that made them like almost get there, but not really?
Not really.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness.
Like personally.
Honestly,
What do you think?
if you would look at the competition, the first round would always be
The gown.
no, it's swimsuit. So that turns out to be a Waterloo for Indonesian delegates these past few years. So I think they should work on that, right? Well, that was like before last year, because before last year, the first round would always be swimsuit.
Yeah.
So after swimsuit, they would always be axed. They would not be able to continue to the next round. But last year, the first round was interview. So I don't know. I think one good
The
thing.
pageant is also like big in Indonesia.
Yeah, it's
right?
very big. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
big as
Yeah, I
well.
think they need to.
Even if they don't really win the crown,
Yeah.
they become big in the
Yeah,
country. Right?
they're big fans as well. You know what? What they need to do is, which I think they're also doing already. They need to train their girls in pasarela and also in interview. I mean, I think they're doing very well. They're doing well, but they have to,
Yeah, some of them like won international pageants as well, right?
because
Miss World.
the woman who won Miss International from Indonesia was trained in the Philippines by Kagandahan Flores.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in case you don't know, we have beauty camps in the Philippines.
So it doesn't mean that they're not doing well. It's just that in some pageants maybe they are
Yes.
like let's just say they're more right or up for the pageant.
Yeah, true. I know, yeah.
So this concludes our top 20 for our
predictions for
predictions
this year. Yeah.
So it's gonna be in December.
December
right?
8th of December
8th of December.
in Atlanta, Georgia.
And maybe we're gonna film another one.
Oh my gosh.
Like our reaction.
Final hot. Are we going to do final hot picks, or are we going to go straight to our reaction?
Yeah. Like
Final reaction.
when is it gonna be? Like
No, right
final hot
after.
picks?
No, like right after the preliminaries, we can do our. final
Okay.
picks.
So let's it's like the preliminary competition is, I think, one of the most important
Of course.
parts of the pageant.
Of course, yeah.
And
Because that's where they get to determine who's going to make. Well, one of the criteria, which determines who's going to make the cut, the first cut. So yeah, the preliminary.
and we're gonna see their gowns,
Yeah.
like how they
Yeah.
perform and everything.
Yeah.
And I must say that I think like a lot of girls this year are gonna be more competitive because, like like the reigning Miss Universe, Katrina Gray, like did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Not just with the gowns, but like the social media.
Yeah,
like,
her work on social media. I know. Yeah.
What else?
She elevated pageantry basically. Like, it's not just you like being beautiful, but then like how you represent the organization, how you represent your culture.
Your culture as well.
Through many ways, in many ways, through representing your culture through your gowns,
That's
through your
true.
accessories, even even remember her jacket with the kabayan embroidery. That is so smart. So see, that what makes Miss Universe very exciting and interesting.
Because you know what, like all of them are beautiful, in their different ways.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you pick a girl who will stand out in the crowd.
Exactly.
And a girl who is consistent enough to follow through.
Of course.
And like the whole or the entire competition.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's a job. Like being Miss Universe is a job.
Exactly.
And I think Miss Universe organization is looking for someone who can do the job well.
Of course, yeah, that's
so like in different aspects.
Of course, yeah.
So let's see. I'm so excited about it.
It got me too. I'm so you have no idea. I'm so excited. Miss Universe.
And of course, like as we say, these are our top 20. We're not saying that the first ones that we mentioned are on our top 10.
Yeah, I mean,
it could be like, you know, like they could be like under or on top.
Yeah.
But it's just like the whole.
Yeah, this is our top 20. You know, in random order, right? So, but then like maybe we can do in our final hot picks. If we will do a final hot picks video, we can do after the preliminaries. Maybe we can do our final top 10, top 5, and then who's gonna be our Miss Universe.
Yes.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah.
So thank you so much for your time, Franz.
Yeah, sure. Oh my goodness.
This channel. I think
my pleasure.
I think you should also do your own channel, like specifically talking about pageants because
Tita Pili.
Yeah. Because you've invested a lot of time in this, and I feel like you also have a lot of things to say. You know. But anyway,
Pag may time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, no.
I don't think that you have to say that you have time. You have to make time for it, I guess.
You guys. Yeah, that's so.
We're actually thinking before that, oh my god, we wish that it's gonna be in Israel. Do you remember?
Israel, because this is a good
right.
Yeah, but how come?
Right?
How come like all these European countries don't host Miss Universe? It's so annoying.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
But for me, like I just feel like you know what? Like let's just go to another culture because they also try to like showcase what they have in the country when they go there.
Exactly. I mean, like it's
That's
also
why I was so excited
hosting
that
Miss
they're
Universe.
gonna be
It's also a
hosting.
way for you to promote like your country, your culture, all of these things. Remember like what they did in Thailand, in Vietnam, in Brazil, in the Philippines, you know, and all these in Russia even when when Russia hosted in 2000.
Not that we don't want it to be held in the US, but like you know, like it's always been there.
Yeah, sure.
And it's gonna be there for some time as well.
Yeah, true.
We just thought like, oh my god, maybe they can change it this year.
I know. Well, it's okay. Maybe Israel might be game for hosting soon. Let's see. I don't know.
Yeah, because they hosted what? Like Eurovision.
Yeah.
They just hosted Eurovision. What more for it?
But Israel, that entails like crazy security because in Israel, you know, security in Israel, so like that's crazy.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching. So let's see each other soon for our next video. Bye.